我操！我操！刚好看见一个黑影。What the fuck！ 快跑！快跑啊！这什么鬼东西？好啊，观众大家好，我是看到欢迎收看这期的视频。今天我们不来看探灵视频，今天我们来看恐怖视频合集。我发现我有很长时间没有更新它了啊！我建议你们不要在3更半夜的时候看它，有点恐怖啊。那废话不多说，我们现在开始。King First Mail， 我的客厅。
The following video was uploaded to Reddit by user The Clownin. He wrote that this clip was shown to him by a family member. She had been hearing strange noises in the downstairs portion of her house, so she set up this camera to keep an eye on things from the rooms upstairs. Since this is an older building, paranormal activity had of course been considered as a possibility. The uploader tells us that nobody was downstairs during the time this clip was recorded. Let's take a look.
可以说这个视频里面全是高能啊！我也不知道接下来会发生什么。What the fuck！ 我操！这也太离谱了吧
A shadow figure is seen moving from the center of the living room towards the doorway and disappears, seemingly behind the wall. We can see that the camera's motion detection feature even picks up on the movement of the shadow.
太奇怪了。
Could this be causing the strange noises in the house? What do you guys make of this possible entity sighting? Is it a ghost? Or is there another explanation for it?
Shadow entity.
Next up, we are going to be looking into the haunting of Ola Peter. Peter and his brother had been spending some time at their great-grandparents' house when suddenly the power went out for no logical reasoning. Their mother and grandmother leave briefly to go buy some candles at the gas station nearby, leaving the boys alone. Strange activity had been experienced in the house before, and it was believed by the family that there was at least one spirit inhabiting the home. Potentially the spirit of the great-grandfather that sadly had passed away. Peter decides to start filming around the dark house while his parents are away. The boys head to the terrace in the back of the house to use the washroom. And this is when they first encounter something possibly paranormal.
Y pues estamos aquí, esas son las... Mi abuelito... Espérense, no sean chillones. No va a pasar nada. Y esas son las cenizas de mi bisabuelo, porque pues desgraciadamente él ya falleció. Y el baño está allá. El baño, mi hermano.
他爷刚去世没多久。
Pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos.
我操！我操！刚好看见一个黑影。
Mi abuelo nos dijo que cuidáramos aquí.
在这里。
En lo que ellas iban.
What the fuck？
A dark shadow is seen, moving quickly out of sight, as though it is hiding from the two boys.
但是拍摄者好像没有注意到啊。
The next video was also filmed at Peter's great-grandparents' house. This time, the boys noticed some loud banging and strange noises coming from the roof of the house. And so, they went outside to try and capture whatever was responsible for all the noise. Let's take a look at what was captured.
他那个灵体是黑色的，我感觉不是什么好东西。
Loud banging and strange scratching noises can be heard from above Peter, and when he aims the camera to the right, a dark shadow can be seen moving across the roof. Could this be the same shadow figure seen in the first video?
这看见确实有点难。
No sabemos. Y pues.
我们不知道那是什么。
No tengan miedo.
有什么东西在动啊？
No pasa nada. Abuelito, ¿estás aquí?
他以为是他爷爷啊！我操！快跑！快跑啊！这什么鬼东西？
nietos.
What the fuck？ 我操！
Peter actually tries to interact with the entity, inviting it to present itself to him, but he may actually get more than he bargained for. Viewers have said that the energy in this video is very negative, and many do not believe this to be the great-grandfathers. They also believe this entity might be taking advantage of the fact that there were no adults present, as many demons have been known to connect first with children and using that to get to the adults in the family. But what do you think? Has Peter truly captured something paranormal in these videos?
我操，这那就算是人也很恐怖啊！无
The
头人。
next clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Squish Muffins. She writes that this was captured by her neighbor's bedroom security camera while they were out of town for the weekend. They noticed that the camera had picked up some movement one night while they were away. Although there were no people or pets in the house the entire time, Squish Muffin states that the house has had paranormal activity occur in the past, so they were quite scared when they realized that there was motion in the supposedly empty house.
取这名字有点离谱啊。What the fuck？
The owners of the house believe what was captured here was actually the spirit of a woman who is headless, and they point out that if you look closely, you can actually see what appears to be a collar of a dress or shirt on the figure. They also state that they believe the spirit here is sitting up in the bed and then laying back down, as it matches perfectly with the positioning of the bed in the room. It is possible that this is the spirit of someone who either lived in the house in the past or on the land itself.
但他为
What
什
do
么没
you
有
guys
头啊？
think? Is this a paranormal capture, or is there perhaps another logical explanation?
Bass House Shadow。
This clip comes to us from the Dark Dimension and was filmed in Japan. In the video, a group of
完了，我感觉
friends
日
are
本人
on
就
their
不
way
妙了，
to
因
a
为他们
public
喜欢玩一些
bathhouse
jump
when
scare，
they discover it is
而且很有
unexpectedly
可能是假的
closed.
啊。但
The
是
group of
有
friends
点
are
恐
hanging
怖啊，
out
建议你们
and
做好心理准
joking
备。
around outside the closed bathhouse when they capture something on camera.
看板のところでみんなで並べばいいよ。
我操 ！What the fuck？
What appears to be a person is standing next to the cameraman and then disappearing towards the ground. It is not seen ever again. How strange.
这个画
What do
质
you
有
think
点
happened here?
太糊了
I'm。sure this group will think twice in the future if they decide to ever visit the bathhouse again.
看板のところでみんなで並べばいいよ。
Creepy liquor。
The next creepy capture was uploaded to Reddit by user Photograph Firm. Photograph wrote this.
追踪者
I was running late for work one night and I was backing out of the driveway. I noticed an odd shape in my window. I snapped a quick picture, but I didn't take the time to really look at it, since, as I said, I was running late. When I finally got to work and took a good look at the photo, I was shocked, but chalked it up to paranoia and tried not to worry, especially since I knew I would be home soon. After my shift, I did a sweep of the house, and I confirmed that there was no way anyone was able to come into the house, and there was no one inside the house either. Every window was locked, and I never used the front door, as I always enter through the garage. There was also nothing between the curtains to cause anything that could have created this shape. I don't own any cardboard cutouts, and I live completely alone in a very rural area. As for the history of the house, it is around 200 years old, and I know people have passed away in the house, but I have no information on them. I've experienced other paranormal instances in the house, such as hearing footsteps on the stairs and knocking on doors. This is the first paranormal photo I've ever captured. The way the face is so clear, but also so blank and emotionless, is truly chilling. Could this be the spirit that is causing the strange noises around the house? What do you guys think of this photo? Is this a true paranormal capture, or is there perhaps something else that could explain it away?
超自然现象。餐厅的活动。
The next video comes to us from the channel Mystic Ghost. Mystic Ghost is a team of paranormal researchers based in Texas. They write that their mission is to seek out allegedly haunted locations, authenticate evidence of the paranormal, research all paranormal stories, and conduct scientific methods, plus metaphysical approaches during investigations. But actually, what makes this sighting so different is that it was captured in one of the investigators' own homes. When the resident received a motion alert from their dining room security camera, they were truly shocked at the capture.
The fuck 还在动
A chair is seen sliding from the dining table, pulled by an unseen force. To make things even more unsettling, look out the window on the left. Something can be seen moving rapidly outside the window. It's hard to make out the shape of the figure. It is all black and moving sporadically before disappearing again once the chair is pushed back into its original position. Do you believe the shadow in the window and the chair moving are connected?
这也太巧了
Or just a strange coincidence? Is it possible that the entity was trying to get the attention of someone inside the house? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Face in the glass.
The following was sent by Bambi, who is a member of the Seven Souls Paranormal team. The team is based in Florida, and Bambi kindly wanted to share the following incident with me. It was captured by their home security camera one night. They noticed that there appeared something strange unfolding right at the sliding glass window. Paranormal events are nothing new for them, and the house is said to be haunted ever since they can remember. Things are being moved around, and doors are opening and closing on their own. But even shadow figures can be seen every so often. Tonight's capture, however, was even more mysterious.
我操 What the fuck?
We can clearly make out an apparition that is looking into the sliding glass window. It appears that it is coming inside, and then it disappears towards the outside again. How strange. Bambi also states that they can clearly see a face on that apparition.
他出来看了一眼又走了啊，就像这样，哎。
Whatever was captured that night seemed not to be from this realm.
看一眼，然后说一句打扰，然后就走掉了。
Make sure to check the footage out yourself. It is truly haunting. The following clips were shared by user BV1150, who states that he as well is experiencing some really terrifying events unfolding in his own four walls. Ever since moving into his new place, he was visited by strange shadow sightings and was woken up in the midst of night by loud banging noises and furniture that was being pushed around. His friends never believed him, however, and they were certain that he was just joking around. In the following video, he had a friend over, and indeed, there seemed to be some unusual loud noises that were stemming from his closet, or from right above his closet, which was weird because nobody else should have been there.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
You're here. Listen.
他的朋友不以为然啊。
Fucking touch that door. Oh, that Ouija board.
什么都没有。
Nothing at first glance, but after BV decides to take a look around and opens the door to one of the rooms, there seemed to be something else with them.
坏了，我感觉这 ，What the fuck！ 我操！我操这。
A really odd-looking shadow can be seen standing at the end of the room, and then it charges at them as if it wanted to hurt them. BV states that they could not sleep at his place that night,
坏了，
and
我
that
都
he
起
has
鸡皮疙瘩
nightmares
了，我
ever
操，
since.
有点恐怖，我靠！
If it wasn't just a skit by the young man, has maybe something demonic entered? Something that is now playing tricks on him?
不管是人还是灵体都很恐怖啊。
Who can say?
还说他走了过来，What the fuck？
The next video was uploaded by the user It's Raining Babies, who posts vlogs of his life and experiences. In this video, Raining is going over some haunted events that have been happening in his workplace, Wolfden Brewing. This restaurant is located within an older building, and apparently there have been quite a few paranormal experiences that have occurred here. Raining even says that there is a resident ghost named Jack that is said to haunt the restaurant. The haunting of the Wolfden Brewing pub is so well known that it is also common for restaurant guests to ask about Jack and the other ghosts. Raining says that he doesn't really believe in the paranormal. However, some of these recent events has made him to start think twice.
Now, you could see to the right of the door, there's kind of like a movement right there, and then it proceeds to go like up the stairs. But it could be someone, you know, just walking on the outside on our front porch right there, which is logically what it is, but it almost seems that the camera's kind of bending, and it bends the staircase a little bit, and then right after it goes to the top of the stairs, the hat seems to jump up before it falls off
确实是有点奇怪。
and kind of rolls around. It's very weird. It's something I can't explain.
It was very odd, given the design of the rack. He says it looks as though the head was raised slightly off the hanger before falling, not something that would normally be caused by the wind. Next clip is also taken at the restaurant. This one was taken at Halloween, so we'll notice the decorations. The restaurant puts out an exhibit about the notorious John Wayne Gacy, and the security footage was captured there. The clip shows a painting of Gacy. The hook actually remained in the wall. Notice the way the painting seems to rotate as it falls. There's something very strange about this capture for sure. What do you think? Do you believe that Wolfden Brewing is truly haunted? I certainly do. The following was uploaded to Reddit. The mother in the photo had noticed some strange things happening around her home, such as whispers from other rooms, lights turning on and off on their own, and creaking around the house when no one was walking around. The family had suspected perhaps paranormal activity had been the cause. However, they tried to ignore all these strange occurrences since there was no physical evidence of anyone being inside their home. This all changed one afternoon. The mother was home alone with their small daughter, playing with some puzzle toys and taking photos to show their family members. What she captured was absolutely not what she was expecting.
我操，这感觉应该像 P 的吧？我
out
靠！
from the cabinets behind the mother and the baby.
不过
The
说实话
figure
确
is
实有点诡
absolutely
异啊。
haunting. The red eyes staring directly at the camera,
这
and the
分明
mouth
就是一个人。
twisted into a very sinister smile. The family didn't actually
或者说是一
notice
个
the
变态。
entity until after they were done taking photos and were looking at them later that evening. Is this the creature responsible for the strange occurrences in the house? What would you do if you would capture a sighting like this? Absolutely terrifying.
我感觉应该是假的。
This video was
为首。
uploaded by Diego's Bikers. Diego has long suspected that his apartment was haunted and actually had caught a few paranormal sightings in the past. You might remember the haunted children's tent. It was not odd for things to move on their own in his home, and for strange sounds to be heard when nobody else was supposed to be home. In particular, it seemed whatever spirit was living in Diego's home had a great interest in children's toys, leading him to believe the spirits of a young kid might be haunting the apartment. One afternoon, Diego had a friend over, and they were just hanging out in the living room when they captured the following.
这有点奇怪，我操
Sí, hágale, hágale. Uy, marica, venga. Piseñero, rápido.
！What the fuck！
Marica, perro, lo grabé, ñero, lo grabé. Venga.
我操 ！Holy shit！ 他直接伸出一双手来，我操！这没有
Hand
经
of
过
a
任何
young
剪辑
child
的，
can
我
be
操！这
seen, reaching out from the TV stand and starts slowly opening the cabinet, but the hand is quickly retracted when Diego starts running towards it. He opens the cabinet, but the entity is nowhere to be seen, and the decorations of the shelves of the TV stands are seen
What the
undisturbed.
fuck?
Some viewers have wondered if this could possibly be a child who's traveling between multiple dimensions, and others have wondered if this might not be a child, but rather a darker spirit attempting to seem friendly. What do you make of this capture? A child or something much more dangerous?
好像一个人的手啊。
Thank you.
好啊，观众朋友们，视频就这么结束了啊。这些视频还是有点恐怖的啊。如果说你还是可以靠这视频睡得着的话，那我是真的佩服你啊。如果说你喜欢这期恐怖视频合集的话啊，欢迎在这视频下方点赞啊。那视频就到这边，我们下期的恐怖视频合集见吧，拜拜。